shortstop or center field. Just kidding. The correct answer is clearly left-handed pitcher. When it finally came time to push, I was given the job of holding leg number 2, a vital job that allowed me to be part of this magical process while also leaving me one hand free to check email and change my fantasy baseball lineup. I was also able to get updates on my softball team's progress that night. The score, according to one very reliable teammate, currently stood at 18 beers consumed, us, to 16 beers consumed, them, and the teams had a gentleman's agreement to stop running to first base. I shared this good news with my wife, but she seemed disinterested for some reason. The doctor, on the other hand, offered up a high five. Just then, the moment we had all been waiting for arrived. The Wonder Years marathon began on the delivery room television. But before I could catch a glimpse of my junior high crush, Winnie Cooper, the baby's head popped out, then arms, then a torso, then butt, then feet. The baby was covered in what I can only assume is the stuff used in lava lamps. He looked kind of like an alien, but he was here. My son was here. "It's a girl," the doctor said. I passed out. Acceptance. Sort of. I want to make this clear. From the minute you lay eyes on your daughter, you will be absolutely enamored with her, and you'll be happy that you have a healthy baby girl. Though a monkey would have been pretty cool, too. Outwardly, I was happy. Inwardly, I was extremely scared. I had played this moment over and over in my head at least 1,000,000 times, and in each scenario, labor didn't involve insurance form paper cuts or lava lamp goo. The birth was simple. A stork whom I had named Marvin would drop off a baby boy. I would put a baseball hat on that baby boy and name him Pete the Hit King Rose Klems, after legendary ballplayer and professional autographer Peter Edward Rose. I would be the envy of my friends. I would also later pay Pete Rose $50 to autograph Pete the Hit King Rose Klems' forearm. But my wife, being completely unreasonable, would not allow me to name our daughter after Pete, or Babe Ruth, or anyone from the Transformers family, like Megatron. "We have a daughter," she said. "Your daughter deserves a beautiful name like Olivia or Nora." Here is the first in a long line of valuable lessons you are going to learn throughout this book. Dad lesson. Your opinion on important matters, like which TV shows to watch, and lesser important matters, like baby names, doesn't matter anymore. If you're lucky, you can occasionally choose the pizza place you are ordering from, but even that is hit or miss. So in order to avoid long, dragged-out fights that you will ultimately lose to a house full of women anyway, you must pick your battles wisely. I think we should stick with Megatron. Naming your baby girl bracketology style. Picking a baby name is a battle royale that resembles the NCAA March Madness basketball tournament. As parents, we are now members of an important selection committee who, after months and months of reading baby name books, studying the statistics, and checking to see which names lend themselves to the worst nicknames, Lydia Chlamydia, assemble a list of names vying to win over our hearts and become our baby's name. The discussion will be spirited and filled with useful, constructive criticism like, "That is the dumbest name suggestion I've ever heard in my life." We rule out names of grade school bullies, ex-girlfriends, Hollywood socialites, names your parents have suggested, names often associated with dogs, and, reluctantly, video game characters. Sorry, Princess Zelda, I made a play for you. After a full season of debate, we finally settle on a mix of 64 girl names that both of us are willing to consider. Like March Madness, there are perennial powerhouses that make it into the bracket year after year, like Elizabeth, Sarah, Mary, Kristen, Katie, Jennifer, and Jessica. These names carry prestige, have reputable histories, and, most likely, are also the name of one of your family members who will believe you when you say, "Of course we named the kid after you because we love you so much." Though, in all likelihood, you probably named your daughter after Jessica Alba. The new millennium has added a few newcomers to the brackets that now show up every year, like Madison and Emma. These names get points for being trendy, and somehow